On Tuesday, March 31st, 2026, the Palmleaf Estate and Property Limited, in collaboration with Akurueuno Investment, hosted a real estate investment and awareness program at Chelsea Hotel, Abuja. The event brought together prospective investor, real estate stakeholder, and member of public interested in land acquisition and property development opportunity in Nigeria. The purpose of the event, the gathering, was primarily organized to showcase verified land investment opportunity, educate participants on safety property acquisition, promote transparency in the real estate sector, introduce new estate development project. According to the host, Onyekachukwu, Nzekwesi, Chinakaribeya, said the key highlight of the program: 1. Investment opportunity presentation. Representative of Palmleaf Estate and Akurueuno Investment. Available estate location, pricing structure, payment plan, return on investment project. They emphasize the importance of buying verified land to avoid fraud and dispute, a common issue in Nigeria property sector. The public sanitization on the land safety. A major part of the event focused on how to identify genuine land title, avoid and the land grabbing issue, the legal documentation process. This is aligned to the public mission of and secure land ownership. The partnership and collaboration. The event also highlighted collaboration between Palmleaf Estate and Property Limited, Akurueuno Investment. This partnership aims to expand real estate access, strengthen investor
about our
confidence,
investment,
delivering structure.
which we call Akurueuno investment program. So my third person is Archbishop Dr. Nzekwesi, an Archbishop not a business one, but of a church, Pentecostal. So, and also a CEO of Palmleaf Estates and Properties Limited, focus in development of Southeast and South-South. So we were intentional about that. We want to do something that will allow us to focus within a very good area so that we can be able to give account of our development within that area. So that's why we only develop within Southeast and South-South. That's why the team says Akurueuno investment. We are very much aware that every one of you are good investors, one way or the other. I've always told people, every wealthy person, every average Nigerian knows about investment, especially landed what investment. They may not be fully directly involved in the business of real estate, but indirectly they may be dealing with real estate. You know, sometimes somebody will say, your mother may call, now but I know, you may not need it. I don't need a second no more energy. Never with you, still there with the ego, and then with the ego with the interest, the added value, that is real estate. So majority of us are into it. Majority of us own a house, collect rent every year, every month. Most of you own shops. These are all part of what? Real estate. Some of you have landed property that people lease from you for agriculture, for mechanic works and all that, and they pay you monthly and yearly. That is what? Real estate. So, and this, just as Palmleaf Estate Property Limited, we have our own different view and ways of handling real estate, and that is what we are going to introduce to you today. So our vision is to make sure that people understand how to make investment in real estate and make a good return out of it. Because this is what you have done for over years. So real estate is not just about buying property from a good location. It is more than that. Real estate is understanding where development is moving and be the first to acquire before others started what? Coming. So when they now come, the increase will be for your own favor. Most of us, what we do is when we...
Okay, so how do you describe this very important occasion and the award being become to you by the organization? Okay. The award is for the kindness to humanity because there in Southeast, I'm a pastor, I'm an apostle that does not believe in receiving only. I give. Like last December, I shared almost 600 bags of rice to those that are in need. And it's an advice to people out there. It's not when you have plenty that you give. From that little that you have, do what? Give to those that you are better than. So, and for the event, it's not just a title, it's not just a team, it's a movement. Akurueuno. Ndị Igbo anyị sị na gịnị Akurueuno eme gịnị amala onye kpata ya. That is an Igbo adage. Thank you.
CEO of Silver Cross Hospitals and chairman of the board of Silver Cross Hospital Foundation. It's a great honor to be amongst these distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and the honor of recognizing my efforts in the community is one that I really appreciate. And I'm happy that today, not only have I been hearing of the work of Pine Leaf Hotel, Pine Leaf, but I've been able to see firsthand the work that they are doing, especially with supporting widows. And because widows are a group of women in the community that are easily neglected. So by ensuring that they can have meaningful accommodation in the future is something that every philanthropist wants to identify with. So we are happy today that we can support such initiatives. And also, going beyond the category of people that are supporting the widows, it also provides affordable housing for people in the Southeast, and also enables we who are indigenous of Southeast, who are born and bred in the Southeast, to remember to come back home and also make relevant developments, just like we develop in Abuja. It's good that we also from time to time remember that we have to go back home and do something that also reminds the people and also honor our ancestors by doing that.
Southeast look grand and outstanding in the area of development. That's the motivation.
So you talked about empowerment, like empowering the young ones, investing in them, and that erodes poverty. Can you say more about that?
Empowerment is the only means to liberate our people from whatever the economic the economy is doing. When there are factories, companies, no matter how small, people get a place to wake up, work, and come back home. It is also the reason why somebody wants to move from a particular place to the other, when you give them a job opportunities. And that's the same thing that moves us out of Nigeria to other nations. They will say, pay, you get a job opportunity there. So one of the great job opportunities in Southeast, so that people from other parts of this country will come to Southeast, do their job and get well paid.
So Akurueuno, can you throw more light on that?
When your wealth, when you bring it down to your kindred, to a place where you are born. So it will, your people, your own flesh and blood, will know who is wealthy.